Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. So in this January transfer window, obviously we need defensive midfielder. But unfortunately, as usual, Manchester United didn't move yet effectively for a defensive midfielder at the moment. Today is the 24th May. Sooner or later, the transfer window will be closed. But we need defensive midfielder. We can't go, we can't move in without defensive midfielder. If we continue moving without defensive midfielder, I'm not very comfortable to gain and to reach top 4 at the end of the season. Why? Because that is the big problem for our team. Our team can fix the other problem. We have weak defenses, but we can prepare and we can make a improvement. We have weak right back, but we can now improved. We improved now with the Diego Dalot, and now we improve the central defensive central midfield center back, and now we can improve the attack. We can improve the chance of creation, but we can't improve defensive midfielder. Why? Because we don't have any other option except Rizko Domine. Nimija Mate is yes, he is a good player, but he can't play 90 minutes. He can only play 60 minutes. That's all. So we cannot continue like this. We cannot continue because they are the other team who are fighting with fighting to gain the fall with us. There are Arsenal, Torino Spa, West Ham. So there are a lot of teams fighting to gain the top 4, and they are making improvement. They are making they are solving their problem, but Manchester United did not make movement yet. So the other day we played against West Ham and we won it, which is one of the best performance and run yet. But there was a problem. Obviously, as you guys know, there was a big problem. That is, we couldn't create enough chances. Yes, we won it and we got clean sheet. That's right, but we couldn't create enough chances. Why is that? Basically, yes, our team cannot create a lot of chance. We couldn't create a lot of chance the other day. We couldn't create a lot of chance of the other matches. Not only against West Ham, but that against West Ham, there is a reason. There was a reason we couldn't create the chances. It looks like we dominate the game, but we couldn't create the chances. Why? Because there is a problem for Manchester United. That is West Ham's defensive midfield line, who are playing with together DRice and Solskjaer, especially DRice. So a lot of Manchester United fans and a lot of the former football player, Pantics are who how can I say who do rating the rating a lot of Pantics are rating highly rating the DRice because of his brilliant performance. So we couldn't pass. Okay, we couldn't dominate West Ham midfield because of DRice, mostly because of DRice. So DRice showed that day that he could play in Manchester United midfield, but we couldn't sign in this January transfer window. Obviously, why? Because of because West Ham always determined to get 100 around 100 million for DRice, which we couldn't afford in this January transfer window. But we couldn't let this go because we need to sign defensive midfielder, whether in January transfer window or summer, I don't know. But we need to sign in this transfer window immediately if we want to gain top 4 at the end of the season. If we want to gain top 4 at the end of the season. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure that our boat could try. The player who's worth 70-80 million pounds for a defensive midfielder. So basically, I just wanna ask and I just wanna basically discuss is the DRice is it really worth 100 million? Some of you people may disagree or agree with me, but I don't feel like DRice is not worth 100 million. But yes, he is he has a quality, he has a class which can play at Manchester United. You know, the head of Frank and McTominay. He could be perfect on Manchester United 90%. Why? He has experience in a Premier League, and he got experience already in the England national team. So I don't think there will be any problem at Manchester United to play Manchester United for a Declan Rice. So we need that guy exactly. But as I said earlier, wasn't always determined to get at least around 100 million pound for Declan Rice, which I don't think that he didn't worth. He couldn't worth. He don't worth. No. Yes, in the Premier League, Declan Rice is one of the best central defensive midfielder right now, and he could change Manchester United tactic. He could change Manchester United in this current situation. He could change this situation. If we sign him, our club gonna be one of the top players in the world. Yes, I do think so, but I think it's too much for 100 million pound is too much for Declan Rice. And so we couldn't, we can't go like this, without defending midfielder. We have to sign, but genuinely, we are trying to sign, one of the midfielder, one of the defensive midfielder in the January transfer window, and we are trying to sign in the summer. We are trying to sign the Declan Rice in the summer, but I don't know why our people always targeting summer transfer window. January transfer window is really important for us. Now we are fighting, and as I said before, we are fighting to reach top 4 at the end of the season. But they were not. We are not alone. There were a lot of teams. There are 3 or 4 teams who are fighting to reach top 4 at the end of the season, and the other team, they are improving. Yes, they might lose. They lost. They lost points. The other day, exactly, it's true. But they could be better. Why? Because they are improving. They are trying to sign, and they are trying to improve their squad. Why our club don't try yet effectively for a defensive midfielder in this transfer window? That is a problem. So if I think I'd pay 60 million or 80 million pounds for Declan Rice, but not 100 million pounds. Instead of paying 100 million pounds for Declan Rice, I could I'd rather sign Ruben Neves around 40 million pounds. Yeah, Ruben Neves is there's not as good as Declan Rice, but Ruben Neves can fulfill Manchester United's weakness. He could be our solution, like Declan Rice, and we could try one of the Italian guys, because England, a lot of British media always how can I say, a lot of British media always overrated the England player. What do you think, guy? Could really Manchester United should pay 100 million pounds for Declan Rice or 40 million pounds for Ruben Neves? What would you do in your situation? Now I know we are now trying to sign the Amadou Haidara around 33 million, but not making movement effectively yet. That is the problem. So if you have a chance to sign around 40 million for a Ruben Neves and around 100 million, at least around 100 million for Declan Rice, who would you choose? Who should be the player, the chosen one for Manchester United? Make sure in the comment below, and we are not. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video. Thanks for watching, guys.